Yep, there's more than one king running around here, baby. Yep, today we're taking a look at ZO episode 9 and Lupinranger vs Patranger episode 38, if I remember right. And yeah, starting off with the big boy here. We got ourselves. Oh, I was not expecting this, but I am so glad to see him again, hamming it up even more than usual. Yes, Tetsuya Iwanaga returns as the God Dan Kuroto. Actually, no. Sorry, forgive me, oh lord, forgive me. He's not the God Dan Kuroto anymore, no. He's Dan Kuroto! Yeah, okay. Backing up a bit here. Yes, Dan Kuroto is now declared himself the king straight of Dick Mountain. And, okay, yeah, I'm getting backing up. Yes, Dan Kuroto is now another writer. Yeah, as you know, since XA's history has been rewritten, the god Dan Kuroto himself was not smited by Kiryu back in the, Genm Vs Lazer special that I reviewed. And I'll put the link at the bottom there for those who don't know. Yeah, long story short, yeah, since X8's history has been revised, the God Dan Kuroto is still among us, us mere pathetic mortals who do not deserve his almighty grace. Anyways, yeah, since he was dead, he's been selected to become another Oz. Basically, the Time Jackers have finally started to address the main problem I've been having with their previous Another Rider candidates. That the guys they've been picking so far are just complete and utter selfish, weak-ass losers. Let's see, Another Build, he was just a random basketball player who didn't want to die. And let's see, Another Xaid was solely focused on curing his son. Let's see, Another 4s/5s was only focused on, again, keeping his girlfriend alive. And let's see, another wizard was just content to use his powers for magic parlor tricks and just to keep some stage open. Let's see, what other riders were there? Yeah, we don't know anything about another ghost or another drive, so whatever. I'm guessing it's more the same deal. So yeah, Schwartz came along the suggestion to go and pick pick candidates who are just as ambitious as Omazio. So who better than the deluded maniac with billions of dollars and a god complex? So yeah, back in 2010 selected the God Dan Kuroto to become another Oz. And yes, as another Oz, God Dan Kuroto has been running around and using his powers to create waste yummies as his personal minions, and basically redefined the term hostile takeover when in 2016 he killed his dad, Masamune, and basically used his inheritance to go and start the Dan Foundation. And now, in present time in 2018, now that his corporation has amassed enough power, he's basically declared himself king of. He's basically turning the Dan Foundation headquarters into Kickassia. I'm not even joking. That's pretty much. Yeah, he's basically creating his own separate nation. Just splitting away from Japanese law and declaring himself the God Emperor of mankind. And yeah, normally nobody would. The Japanese government would be like, yeah, no, let's just go and send the JSDF in there and take care of this asshole. But he has an ace up his sleeve. Yeah, he actually managed to kidnap a member of the Diet, the member of the Japanese Diet, and is having him as a hostage while he declares the independence for the Dan Foundation. And also, don't forget, he still has the powers of Oz. So yeah, anything that comes his way, he could just go and convert them into an army of waste yummies by throwing cell medals at them. Even though that's not how they worked, but then again, yeah, basically, it's Kuroto's world. We're all just living in it. And Sogo, going back to being the complete and utter dumbass that we've expected him to be, is completely enamored with the psycho. Since, Kuroto sees himself, declared himself as the king, so Sogo's like, yeah, you know what? I think I want to hang around with this guy. I think I want to learn what it means to be a king from him. Yeah, learn from a complete and utter gibbering psycho. That's just gonna lead to all kinds of good things, kid. And again, everybody wonder. Yeah, it's pretty much no surprise why Gates is the actual hero of the show, since yeah, our title character is he's a complete utter dingus with a complete utter power crazed dingus. Granted, he's nowhere near doesn't seem to be anywhere near as malicious as the God Dan Kuroto. But again, hanging around with this guy is going to give him some very, very bad influence. So, yeah, Gates and Tsukiyomi are focused on, stopping him. And yeah, at first they think to go back to 2016 when, yeah, out of completely nowhere, this Taka ride metal thing, this new toy based around Oz's Takarai Candroid things. Anyways, it attacks another Oz as soon as Kuroto shows up, finds they've been stalking around on his property and basically not bowing down to the goddamn king. Yeah, he turns into another Oz. Then this Takarai thingy, this bird toy thing, comes in and attacks him, and he's carrying a blank ride watch. And when he hits another Oz with it, it transforms into the Genm ride watch. That since it's written 2016 on the bottom, and Tsukiyomi noticed the year of creation on another rose's back. Well, yeah, the plate on it is actually cracked along the last zero, thinking that I'm guessing there was like enough distance. She thought it said 2016 when anybody who's seen Kamen Rider O's knows it's 2010. So yeah, Tsukiyomi and Gates go to 2016 on a wild goose chase. And oh yeah, surprise, surprise! Gates manages to use the Genm ride watch to claim Genm's power. Don't forget, since X8 was completely overwritten, Kuroto never, the God Dan Kuroto, forgive me, was never became Kamen Rider Genm. So yeah, Gates with Genm's power manages to defeat another O's, but surprise, surprise, that was the wrong time and the wrong power set. So yeah, another Rose manages to come back, and they had to go back and revise their strategy. And meanwhile, Sogo actually ingratiates himself into the God Dan Kuroto's court by attacking Gates as soon as he returns, and actually being promoted to his captain of the guards. Yeah, no, while it may look like he's being a complete dumbass, I know, it's pretty obvious of what he's doing. He's appealing to the God Dan Kuroto's God complex and basically ingratiating himself into his good services in order to locate the member of the Diet, free him, and then once he claims another the real power of O's, he's going to smack the psycho back to his what little sense he has. Oh yeah, and another thing, it's going to be closer than he expects, since the Diet member that the God Dan Kuroto is holding hostage, it's Eiji. Yeah, the original Kamen Rider O's. And yeah, my guess is that since another O's is active, Eiji never volunteered for relief work in Africa. He never got caught up in that war zone. He never lost his desire, and he never became O's. So thus, he probably followed in his dad's he followed in the political footsteps of his father. Yeah, it's part of Eiji's backstory that his father was a very prominent politician and used Eiji's plight and him being captured by soldiers and when he was volunteering in Africa to boost his political career, which caused Eiji, or which was one of the contributing factors to Eiji causing him to lose all of his desire, thus making him worthy of O's. And yeah, ironically enough, Kuroto is absolutely perfect for O's since he's acting like the very original O's and being a greedy psychopath. Although personally, if they were going to bring back the God Dan Kuroto, don't you think they probably should have made him into another Blade? I mean, this wouldn't be the first time he stole the powers of Blade. Anyone remembering the Kamen Sentai Go Rider V Cinemas released a year or two back, because Show Superhero Taisen was an absolute flaming garbage pile. So yeah, with X8 with Build with ZO, yeah, right now The God Dan Kuroto is basically Liquid Snake. He's taken over Zanzibar land, and instead of sending Solid Snake, we instead get this deluded idiot who knows how to placate the even more deluded, insane idiot. Yeah, so we already know that next episode Sogo is going to manage to defeat another O's long enough for AG to recover his memories, give him the ride watch, and oh yeah, almost forgot. Yeah, Hina's back too. Not sure if she still has her super strength, and if so, I'm pretty sure she could probably fold the God Dan Kuroto into a pretzel. But again, the show barely even used her super strength anyways, aside from comedy. So, yeah, wouldn't surprise me if this show doesn't remember it either. But, yeah, unfortunately, everybody's thinking that because Sogo's hanging around with Kuroto, he's taking further steps towards becoming the tyrannical Omazi-O that everyone knows and loathes him as in the future. So, yeah, this is not exactly, it's one step forward, two steps back with his and Gates' relationship, since dude, it's good that you want to make sure that you don't become Omasio, but willingly collaborating with known dangerous terrorists with diluted senses of grandeur, not exactly helping your survival ratio, pal. Just saying. And yeah, speaking of danger, it's time for Lupinranger vs Patranger episode 38. Where we don't get one, but we have two Ganglars. And also a gigantic Lupin collection piece that is floating around in space. The piece in question is Victory Striker, which is a giant jumbo jet plane collection piece, giant jumbo jet plane dial fire. Wait a minute. It's a giant plane Lupin collection piece that's flying around in space. Please tell me it did not fly over Hawaii and drop alien souls in there in order to appease Lord Xenu. Yeah, this sounds exactly like the same stupid oh god, this sounds like Scientology bullshit. Oh god. Well, yeah, thankfully it's not connected with Lord Xenu, but the question still stands. How did Lupin manage to send the collection piece into space? How did you get into space? Go see Ligara's review of Jello Man and Wobbly for the full clip. I don't have the voice for that. Anyways, they need to go. Thankfully, somehow the collection piece is actually managing to get close enough to the Earth that Kairi, Umika, and Tuma can fly up there with their dial fighters in order to retrieve it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The villains actually still exist at this point because, Zamigo is finally back into the picture, and he's, appealing to Dograndio in order to send Destra along with him to back him up to get his hands on Victory Striker. And on top of that, he's managed to recruit a Snake Ganglar, whose collection piece allows him to take control over cars. It allows the Ganglar's collection piece allows it to take control of inanimate vehicles. So and which he uses to send some cars to try and run over the Patrangers when they try to confront him. A Ganglar who has the powers of that stupid meteor from Maximum Overdrive. At that point, I was just waiting for Archer to just pop up out of nowhere and just scream, "Oh God, this is how Maximum Overdrive started!" And here's a bit of a side problem here. The Ganglar in question, he had a partner, which Samigo managed to freeze and kill. And odds are good that he had a collection piece on him. So in one fell swoop, the Lupin Ranger's chances of getting all the collection pieces are completely shot. Or at least that's what you would think, but I was an idiot and probably would have had much better things to say about this. But then I looked ahead, and somehow they managed to make the Ganglar that was frozen by Zamigo survive. So now there's still the chance to get his collection piece. But Okay, good try, guys, but yeah, the fault's with me for spoiling it, and yeah, spoiling it for myself. So yeah, if I'm gonna be spoiling on it, might as well have all of you. Might as well spoil it for all of you. So yeah, life's tough. Get a helmet. Anyways, so yeah, with the Snake Gang, Janek, yeah, thanks to his collection piece, he manages to take control of Victory Striker and have it attack the Lupin Rangers and their Dial Fighters while it's still in Earth's orbit. Meanwhile, Noel is actually trying to get to Janek, the Ganglar that Zamigo recruited, but Destra runs interference and actually manages to nearly kill him until the Patrangers actually manage to show up and save him. Yes, they could have shown up a little bit sooner, but hey, better late than never. So yeah, the Patrangers and Noel managed to team up and drive Destra off, and manage to defeat Janek, claim his collection piece, and thus the Lupin Rangers get get access to not only Victory Striker, but also a tank collection piece that was stored inside the thing called Siren Striker. And yeah, so two new collection pieces and two new auxiliary pieces for the Lupin Rangers. Yay! And yeah, even though Siren Striker, by its name and having the Patrangers police badge emblem on it, nope, it goes to the Lupin Rangers because shut up. Yeah. Yeah, I know everybody is not happy with all this, with the Lupin Rangers getting all the mechs, myself included. But, it is part of their overall goal to retrieve the collection pieces. It wouldn't make sense for them to get their hands on one and then just hand it over to the Patrangers. So, yeah, while I disagree with it, I can't understand what, it makes sense for the Lupin Rangers. They want all the collection pieces. So giving them to the Patrangers, which will no doubt hinder their own goals, I get it. I've made my peace with that. So yeah, Siren Strikers and they combine into a new mech because of course. Oh, and not only that, but it can actually act as basically battle eyes or armor for Lupin X, like Lupin Super Siren, whatever it is. Basically, it just gives him like two giant shoulder cannons for him to. Yeah, they're actually so powerful, it manages to destroy one of Destra's golems. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, next time we're going to be dealing with the rest of all that jazz, see what Victory Striker can do. And oh wait, they introduced a new mech after introducing the Lupin Magnum's robot form. Guys, you couldn't have done this like a little bit sooner just to pad things out, and properly space things out instead of, cram these new mechs and toys together. Yeah, pretty clumsy, guys, pretty clumsy. All right, so yeah, next week we get the final hurrah of the God Dan Kuroto, and we get the introduction of of the new mech. And yeah, hopefully we'll finally get some resolution with the whole Zamigo plot. So yeah, not really a whole lot today for this run, but yeah. Yeah, so goes an idiot, and Noel's starting to realize that the Patrangers are not that bad, bunch of bad guys. Nothing really a whole lot there. So till next time, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya.